What's up, guys? It's David here. We're here with the First Down Magazine podcast. This episode is very special because I have somebody that is really close to me, a good friend of mine. We have Conor Miller here today. Welcome him on stage. There you go. What's up, Conor? How you doing?
What's going on, man? Thank you for having me.
Is everything good? How you living?
It's good, man. Out here in Schwäbisch Hall, getting ready to go to training camp this weekend in Austria. So, it's always special for me to go back to Austria. I'm really excited.
Okay, love it. All right, so we're gonna start off with a little, interview segment. Talk a little bit about you, how it's going on. You know, well, you were with the Dragons last year. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, it's the other way. It's right there. I have a little jersey. But yeah, this year you're gonna go with Schwabisch. So my question is, have you already started training with Schwabisch? Have you met some players, met some guys in the organization? How you feeling it? How's it going?
It's been good. So that's the one thing that's different about GFL than ELF is there's really no rules from what I've been told. So I got here March 1st and started training full on with the team. So it's been over a month now that I've been here, and I'm really happy with the way that the team is progressing and getting better. And we still have a lot we need to improve upon, but I think the players, the coaches are working very hard. And as long as we just keep getting better every day, every training, every week, and I'm really excited about what we can be this year.
Yeah, so you're already out there working. There's no limit on how much before the season you can start working with the players.
Yeah, because so last year with the Dragons, I remember the rule was I don't think we could start until May 1st, that the imports could be on the field with the coaches. And so this year when I was talking to Schwäbisch Hall, I was like, am I allowed to be out there with the coaches, or is it supposed to be just me and the players? And they're like, nah, man, there's really no rules in the GFL like that. So I was like, shit, shoot. All right. I was like, all right, let's do it. So we've been working since May 1st, and it's been full training. We just got our last two Americans here today, Tommy Kazoka and Montez Lattimore. Their guys.
How are they looking?
They literally just got here. This weekend will be their first training in the training camp in Austria. So I'm really excited to have them on defense because I think that's going to make us a lot better competing against such great players in practice.
Course,
so we just got our linebacker Sam Vieira, American. He had his first training with us last week, and you can just tell with him in the defense, it looked so different. It looked so much faster, and it really it made me speed up my thinking as a quarterback. So that you always love training, going against great people. It just makes you better. So I'm really excited to have all our guys here and get to work.
That makes sense. What about the pass catchers? Do you already have a favorite? You got to be as quarterback, you got to be like a parent. No, I don't have a favorite. But are you already feeling it with some guys or not?
I don't even care. Julius Clank is my favorite. He's a receiver.
Oh, we have a name. Everybody write it down. This is going to be
Julius Clank,
receiver leader for the GFL next year.
Everybody already knows who I love. He was his first year in the GFL last year, and he had a great season. And just incredible mentality. Really wants to work hard, and I love the way he approaches the game. And super talented player also. So I love all my pass catchers, but as of right now, Yuli's my number one.
Okay. You already have a number one. That's nice. It shows you've been working since March 1st. Month in, you already have your number one. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. I wanted to talk a bit more about the ELF. So why did you decide to step away from the ELF and go to the GFL? Was it a decision, or did you have other offers and you just preferred to go to the GFL, or how was that process?
So really after the season, I put a lot of thought, when I was thinking about that next step, the thing I was most concerned with was finding a stable organization. Somewhere that had been established, somewhere that Just had a long history of doing things the right way, and just somewhere where my main focus could be football. It didn't have to, like, the off the field part wouldn't be so significant. And really, it's funny because I kept a little journal last season, and I went back and read it, and in my thoughts, it was like, man, I really it's not, next year is not about the league, it's about the organization, and that was going to be my main focus. So I had a couple opportunities to stay in the ELF, and then a couple from outside the ELF.
Mm-hmm.
However, I felt just organization-wise, Swabish Hall, long history, and I kind of got a glimpse of that in 2022 when we came and played the Unicorns, and I was with the Flash from France, and just kind of seeing the way a game day as an opponent, it was like, man, this looks pretty awesome.
These guys take it serious. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it was, I had a ton of respect for the way they played the game. I always say they were the kind of team who would knock you down and smack you in the mouth, but then help you up. Be like, yo, you good? All right, let's go again. And it was very respectful. Nice. So I really respected that. And just kind of the fans were incredible. And then when I spoke with our offensive coordinator, Felix Brenner, his presentation was so professional, and the way he kind of his recruitment was, I could tell it was genuine. He was a genuine guy. And it just felt like a place I wanted to be. So really excited to be here.
I mean, if you're looking for an established organization, I think Schwabisch is a name that is in the mind of every guy that follows football in Europe. That's sure. Really a team that's been up there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
for sure. And when I talk to guys like Riley Hennessy, quarterback for the Surge, who was the former Unicorns quarterback, he had good things to say about it, and just kind of everyone I talked to had just great things to say about the organization, the town of Swabish Hall itself, the coaches, the teammates, and of course, I recommend this to everybody. I watched Nick Alfieri's documentary, Unicorn Town. So there's links out there. So I don't want to tell anybody how to get it and how not to get it. Ask Nick Alfieri. But I recommend everybody go to watch Unicorn Town. However you need to do so, that's not up to me. But definitely recommend for football fans anywhere, not even just European football fans.
Is Nick still there next year? Are you playing with him next year?
Nick is retired. He's doing all sorts of projects, but he's still living.
I saw he's doing the application thing. That's really interesting.
Quiver. Shout
out to Quiver.
It's a social media app he created, and I'm on Quiver. I answer my Quiver prompt every morning, and it's fun. But Nick's a great dude.
Yeah. Last thing in the interview segment, I wanted you to talk a bit about your, everybody knows Flash and the Grazgiants are in your hearts.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. So I wanted to talk about the Flash for their league, the French league, D1, and then also the Grazgiants for the AFL. How do you see them going? Are you in contact with any of the players? What they're feeling?
So, I always say, I bleed black and yellow for the Flash. That's my family. Yeah. That's my favorite place I've ever been in Europe. And that, forever, that will be my brotherhood. We won a championship together. And so their quarterback, Leo Cremedes, I call him my little brother because, he's better than me.
Oh, damn.
I have high hopes for them, high hopes for him. And the other quarterback, Badis Grami, he played a great game this weekend against the Rouen, I believe. Flash went out and got the victory. So I think the Flash are the best team in all of Europe. But I definitely expect them to bring home the French championship this year. And ramener la coupe à la Courneuve, as they say in French. So high expectations for them. And I know they got a couple guys back from the Musketeers too. So
they
reloaded. And that brotherhood is something special in the Neuf Trois. So that's my family. I could never pick against the family.
Of course. What about Grads in the AFL though?
we've had a great start. I still say we because I love the Giants too. Still have a place in Graz where I live in the off season with my girlfriend. So Graz will always be a home to me also. But great start. I believe 3-0 in the AFL. Just got a big victory over Salzburg, I believe. Yeah, man, they're off to a great start. A lot of young talent. They really. Because after our season 2021, they lost a lot to the Vienna Vikings, and they've really reloaded from their youth system. So brought up a ton of great young players. Name to watch out for: Chris Purer. Okay. He's a receiver. Really, really smart player, hard worker, dynamic, runs good routes. Chris Purer and then Julian Capillari, two great Austrian receivers. Look out for them now. They're young players. They're talented. They're hungry. And I think they'll be household names in Europe for years to come.
All right. Write them names down. What about CEFL, though? You know, the Grads are competing in it. Flash is competing in it. Who's winning it this year?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot.
I gotta.
So it's all right. I just know off the top of my head, Flash, Giants, Parma,
Guelfi's
in there as well.
Yep.
I know there's no German teams. So, but those are like the four. Are Danube Dragons in there?
Yep, they are. Yep.
So I also shout out to the Danube Dragons coach Fred Armstrong, one of my favorite coaches I've ever played for. He's a great coach, and you see why they've had so much success in the AFL. That's a great organization as well. So that's going to be a tough challenge for anyone. Dang, it's stacked this year. Man. Yeah. That's so tough. I have to say it's going to be a Flash versus Graz final, and then I think
that would be nice for you, huh?
It would be nice, and it would be stressful. I think it's going to go to like overtime, like a 60-60 game. And,
you'll be like Mama Kelsey watching the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the half jersey on.
Yeah.
So, man, I can't. I don't even know who I would pick. Because the Flash are the reigning CEFL champions, all right? So they already got those rings. Oh, man. I'm just going to say it's going to go to triple overtime, 60-60, and then it's going to come down to a field goal. I don't know who's going to kick it, and I don't know if it's going to go in or not, but that's what's going to happen.
All right. I like that. All right. So this is it for the episode, for the special episode with Conor. It was a lot of fun to film. I hope you had a lot of fun, too, being hosted by First Down Magazine.
Absolutely.
And yeah, well, best of luck for the season with Schwabisch. When are you starting?
First game is May 11th at home.
May 11th. So about a month from now, we're gonna see Conor on the field again. That's gonna be very exciting. And I don't know, best of luck to Flash as well for the rest of the season in the French League and the CEFL. We're waiting for that 60-60 overtime win against or loss against the grazgiants. We have never specified.
That's right.
Well, yeah, that was so much fun. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Remember to subscribe if you enjoyed the episode, and peace out.
Ciao. Thank you for having me.